month we have Southampton at home to Chelsea, and then we have Monaco in the group. When I uploaded onto YouTube, I forgot about the copyright laws, so that was an infringement. We won 1, Oxlade-Chamberlain getting the goal. We then faced Leicester City away from home, and it was a really poor display from us. We had a new in the League Cup, and it was definitely our best performance, even though it was our second string. We managed to beat Newcastle 6-2 away from home. And 2 big stars of that game were Lucas Perez and Aaron Ramsey, so I've decided I'm going to give them a little run against Watford. They weren't really in the first team plans, but we're going to go now and see how they get on. So into Watford, it's going to be the same tactics as usual. I always sort of use these tactics with Arsenal. Olivier Giroud broke his ankle, so he's out for 3 or 4 months. It's not great for him. Ramsey, well, I suppose there are goals with him. So we'll go Chamberlain on the right, Ozil, Alexis Sanchez of course, Danny Welbeck. Well, it's between Welbeck and Sanchez for the starting spot up front. I'm not 100% sure on Sanchez up top on his own. I love him coming in off the left hand side onto his right foot. So I think we're going to just go with the team that we've got there. Also, the transfer window was disabled. I disabled it at the start because I sort of want to get a feel for the team we have and go into January maybe with a few signings in mind, and we can make a signing or two, hopefully get one big signing. The main player I'm looking at is Nicolas Schüle. I think he's a brilliant young defender and we could really use him in our squad. Watford away, this should be a win, but you just never know on FIFA. It's so weird without the music as well. Anyway, let's see. What are we up against? Come on, see the team.
Here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up.
It's not the worst side, you know. Troy Deeney can cause a lot of problems. He can be quite a handful. I'm not too sure about Akaka up front, to be honest.
You don't know Watford, we're just sort of outside northwest London. It's not that far away from Wembley. Watford Football Club have had some times in the lower reaches of English football, but now they're back at the top table again.
Yeah, delighted about that. It's only 15 minutes from my house. So.
Also, one of the big things is this Arsenal team, it's not quite as young as it used to be. You know, there's a lot of players now coming into their 30s. Looking at Giroud, Koscielny, Monreal, Santi Cazorla. You know, those players won't be around forever, so they're the sort of players I'll be looking at replacing. Here's Monreal, and that's Koscielny. Get it out. Oh, come on, Alex, you're faster than that. Into Welbeck, 1-0.
It's another great contribution for his team. He's such a hard worker for the side.
And that's why Theo Walcott doesn't get into the team.
It's come in from a long way out, and from that angle it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by in the end.
Well, it was a striker's instinct there, because there wasn't a lot of movement in that box.
So the first goal is 1-0. Good position, they've worked this attack very well. To a quite a dangerous position now.
The big man Mustafi, I think he's really made such a difference to Arsenal in real life, not only in FIFA. I think he's been a great signing. You know, Mertesacker, he's a good player, but we all know his pace, how slow he is. I mean, I think he's a good leader for Arsenal, but it looks like the Mustafi signing will call a little bit of the curtain down in his Arsenal career, and that's dreadful. Monreal.
He's read that, hasn't he? Made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Well back.
On the attack here. Nicely played through ball. Looking for an opening with some good control build-up. That will end the threat, at least for the moment. Here's Bellerin. Xhaka.
Monreal run outside.
Trying to get touch of the ball. Well, by the defender. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. And the ball knocked away long. Stefano Makaka.
Oh, come on, they're not that quick, surely.
Attacking well here.
Well done, Koscielny.
Until they got that challenge in.
Petr Cech, come on.
Here's the chance. Oh, he's missed it, and that would have been the equaliser.
Oh, what a chance. What a chance that was. I don't know whether he's going to get another in this match.
Xhaka. Alexis Sanchez. Using a penalty at Leicester, Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Leicester City. A slight delay as a ref clears the defenders. Can you hold it there? Here he comes. Drills it. Oh, fantastic penalty. Power and precision. 28 minutes played. 1-0.
Oh, Koscielny, what is that? Monreal.
They've coped with it well defensively.
That was disaster. Petr Cech just so clumsy looking in goal.
Into the attacking third.
And that was a foul.
Coquelin. Crisp defending there. Etienne.
Starting to lose her grip on the game. It's not a good sign either.
Well, that's always the goalkeeper's ball, and a simple catch as much as anything is simple in this game.
Okay, it's definitely not working out now. A little bit of panic in the Arsenal defence. Troy Deeney and Lukaku both causing problems. Able to get in behind with a bit of pace. And of course they're, well, Deeney anyway is a very, very strong centre forward. Nacho. Look at that, there you go. Shocking defending really from all concerned. Koscielny lets him get the ball in, and Mustafi lets Deeney run across him. And to make it even worse, Petr Cech goes the wrong way. Come on, we need support up beside us.
It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Excellent interception. Spotted teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. Mesut Nacho Monreal could be dangerous. Doing well to keep the ball. They've got a great understanding of this team. Just look at the passing.
Oh no, Coquelin. Well back, all the flicks and touches just seem to be going to the wrong people.
Another 2 minutes added on by the referee.
Well back. No. Well, that didn't go as planned anyway. It started well, but it was actually pretty nightmare first half. We could easily have been behind. See, we do need players a little further forward. Can't really get Ozil involved. Sanchez is doing little. I would have started Ramsey and Lucas Perez had they been fully fit and not tired from the Newcastle game. So that's something maybe to look at for the next match, which I think is Mönchengladbach in the Champions League.
Disciplinary problem on the pitch at the King Power Stadium. Alan McInally's in Leicester.
It's a red card for the visitors. They're down to 10 men. 47 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Thanks, Alan.
It will be a disaster to lose this game. Absolute disaster.
Just as well. The approach play looks very encouraging.
Go on, Chamberlain, run. Or well back.
Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. I love to see that. The referee playing the advantage. Etienne Capoue. Just a chance to tell you about a confirmed transfer here. Max Hummels has moved on to Bayern Munich.
And Dortmund lose another big player to their big rivals.
He'll have a successful career at his new club. Around £45 million. I think that's money well spent.
Well back. Still not making the run.
He's given possession away here. A private game between the two. Koscielny. Jean-Grand Mustafi. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mesut Ozil. Down in South London is Alan McInally with the goal at Sellers Park.
It's a goal from Crystal Palace. It's been scored by
Oh, meant to give that the well back.
An amazing bend of the ball left the keeper helpless. Unstoppable. 59 minutes played. 1-1.
That's not a bad ball.
Again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Mesut Ozil. Into the attacking third. Well. Nicely worked until that point.
That's a yellow.
There's a free kick.
No? Yeah. Gotta be.
Yellow card for Koscielny. He's coming forward with some danger.
Koscielny out of position. Oh, it's 2-0. Or 2-1, sorry. Oh dear. Right, we need to change it. It's not working. It's not working at all. Get Cazorla on for Coquelin. Oh, what has happened? I blame the mic. Perez. Do you bring on Perez or Walcott? I think we'll give Theo a chance for Chamberlain. I'm not sure if Perez is as physical as Welbeck, so and chances are Watford are going to drop back, so we maybe need a physical presence up top instead of a more sort of pacey winger type player. This has been a disaster. Awful. Montreal. Too many lapses in concentration from me. Montreal's had a shocker. The whole defence has had a shocker. Not getting there.
Time for the substitutions, I think, and the substitution for the home team here.
This will be our first loss, and definitely our most disappointing performance.
We're hearing there's a penalty at Goodison Park. Alan McInally is there.
It's a penalty for Stoke City.
No, it's too quick.
Ball down on the spot. Does he pick a spot? Does he go for power?
That's a foul by the Arsenal man. It was a goal for Stoke. McInally broke into coverage here to Goodison Park. Quite entitled to do that, Alan. Was a penalty that was knocked in to make the score 3-0. Arsenal have the ball again. Here's Walcott. Alexis Sanchez.
That's it, Alexis, go.
Some potential in this move. Shots on! Shots blocked very quickly. That'd be a goal kick.
Arsenal's number 14.
What about Arsenal's next game?
They're playing Southampton in the next match, and I can only see one winner. I think they'll coast through.
Are you sure about that?
Moving forward with menace.
Go on, Alexis. Oh my God.
To manage narrow margins, that would have been the equaliser. They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters.
Bellerin's caught out.
It has been a really good performance, but
Mustafi, good man.
Santi Cazorla. 10 minutes left of regular time.
Koscielny's gone up top.
Back very quickly.
Right. It's time to take the chance and just get him on. I think this is his debut in the Premier League for us as well.
Pereira. Spot kick is still held by Alan McInally.
it's a penalty for Bournemouth. It's going to be Mike Riddle.
He tucks it away. And he never looked
That
back.
is a relief. I'm not too sure what Watford were doing defensively, but we'll have to take it.
Arsenal refusing to lie down. And they're level again.
We'll stay on our attack because we might actually somehow be able to win this game. Or lose it.
He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play.
Oh, I've pressed that. Oh shit. No, 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 no.
Could be the winner.
Monkey. Oh.
This could be vital.
Alright. We do need Koscielny back there now.
And in goes the cross. Cross is blocked.
It would be very like Arsenal to get back to 2-2 and then concede once again. Searching for a winner. Like that. We don't even deserve anything out of the match. It's been that bad. And Lucas is on, but surely too late to do anything. Have to take full responsibility for that. It's just been terrible. Terrible. Go on, Theo. That's probably that. That's it. Well. So the first sort of major problems, defensively anyway. It's a good win for Chelsea, 3-1. Leicester City getting a good win against Swansea as well. So we'll have training first. See who we got. It will be definitely training. It will be. Come on, beat your man. Try and improve his stamina. and also his chance creation.
So what do those results mean to the league?
Gets his attacking position, shot power and finishing up a little higher. It's also worth mentioning that the training so far has been dreadful too. Players haven't been. Really what you want is A's and B's. We'll see in a minute how they do anyway. Rob Holding at the same bother because in previous career he just hasn't improved. Maitland now is 19 and there's no potential there. He's actually just started to break into the Arsenal team as well. He played in the cup against Preston. Had a bit of a nightmare first half. Like the right back. But definitely improved in the second half. Probably tell by now that I am an Arsenal fan. And there you go. That's the way the training's going to be. At least it will be strong up one. But days aren't what you need. I'd even accept to see at that point. Anyway, yes, the transfer window was disabled, so we've moved through August. We've actually got more training here at the start of September. And I think it'll be the same players. Maybe Oxford Chamberlain, because I think we can definitely improve him. And he's had a really good start to our season as well. Let's see, what have we got? Maybe his vision and his passing. His chance is finishing, definitely. Although his finish against Liverpool in the first episode was brilliant. I wish he could do it more often. He's such an inconsistent player. But you can see that the potential is all there for him. Keep improving his defensive stats. Hector Bellerin, it's been such a breakthrough for him as well, and Alex Iwobi, of course. The two players have been brilliant for Arsenal the last sort of season and a half. Well, Bellerin 2 seasons, Iwobi a season and a half. How have we done? At least we've got an A and a B. We're on now, hopefully Southampton. Northern Ireland, no thanks. I actually wish you could disable the international offers when they start coming in, because it's not really something that I've ever really been interested in with any FIFA game, really. You know, and there I've just played 4 games with Arsenal and I'm wanted by national sides. Anyway, Ozil, we're not can't rest Ozil. I'm right, Ramsey, Perez, we go Chamberlain again, and Monreal is going to be dropped for this one. Would you drop Mustafi? Mustafi had a pretty poor game. He did make some good tackles, but see, it's a hard decision as well. I have Mertesacker there as well, but he'll probably be going. Sanchez or Perez up top? We'll go with Perez. See, it's very tempting to start Iwobi on the left hand side as well. Hopefully it goes a little bit better today against Southampton. Cannot master the free kicks in this game. No.
Welcome to you all to the Emirates Stadium. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith.
Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit less in this one.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Pericek starts in goal. Kieran Gibbs starts alongside Victor Bellerin in the full-back position. Aaron Ramsey starts with Mesut Ozil in central midfield. Just one out-and-out attacker in the lineup. Well, a real reshuffle for Southampton in this lineup. Forsberg starts in goal. Jose Fox starts with Virgil van Dijk at the back. Harrison Reed plays with Jordi Klaassen in the centre of the team. In attack, Charlie Austin starts, replacing Shane Long, who's been out of sorts lately. Arsenal will all be watching now.
What way have we started this game? The team seems to be all over the show. Like out of position.
Aaron Ramsey. Here's Alan. Well, keep the ball. Cross it now.
Perez.
Strong, powerful clearance. Now for a throw.
Oh, great ball. How's he missed? Lucas Perez. Lucas again. Give it. I'm trying to pass it there to the next man. Man on the outside. We should really be 1-0 up. Xhaka.
Excellent interception. Jordi Klaassen.
Shall me cover that. Mustafi again. Oh, it's unbelievable. I have to say that again. Mustafi has to win that header. And Pericek has to... Oh my god. Dreadful goalkeeping. Pericek. Sure, why not Xhaka? On Sanchez. Corner. There's Lucas. Oh. Also a very good goalkeeper between the sticks for Southampton. Xhaka. Straight at the keeper.
Turn over to the opposition because of that poor touch. It's Charlie Austin. Could be dangerous. Arsenal's given away the free kick here.
go on ultra attack. Maybe we'll put a bit more pressure on. Ozil too easily shifted off the ball. Mesut Ozil, definitely my favourite Arsenal player. I know he does come in for a lot of criticism, but I just think he's so elegant on the pitch. I do think he's the best sort of calm there is, if not even in the Premier League, but in the world. I really think Real Madrid made such a mistake getting rid of him. Oh, Chamberlain, you have to give that. Perez, he's too slow. Even Giroud would run quicker than that. Just doesn't seem to be clicking.
Wish they could try and deceive the referee. Credit to the player. That's a great interception. 3 minutes from the referee by the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time.
Come on, the break. Why is there music playing?
Here we're going to have a substitution. It's for tactical reasons.
Well, that could well be copyrighted too. I really hope not. I don't want to get another email from YouTube saying that your video has been taken down due to copyright infringement. Bit of a joke, really. Perez, yes. It was a bit sweaty, but when you're playing as bad as I've been, you have to take it any way you get it. So Lucas Perez has his first Premier League goal for the Gunners.
Signing is complete.
Well, 35 million or thereabouts. He's a small figure, but loads of potential with his lad. Well to keep the ball.
Xhaka, that's poor. That's very poor from us. Can't throw it away, you know, we've got ourselves back into the game.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one.
Lucas, give it. Sanchez. Just not convincing enough in the finish. Sort of panicking and taking it first time.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Throw it to come. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Aaron Ramsey.
Do it. Start. Oh, what's that? What is that all about?
Champions Cup fixture. Arsenal will be facing Borussia Mönchengladbach away from home.
Bellerin.
Well, you can argue it's a good height for him, but what reflexes, what agility showed there.
Southampton are definitely still dangerous.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Passes, keeping the ball.
Perez again.
opportunity. Cross it now.
I keep forgetting that he is actually left-footed.
Many thanks, Alan McInally is up to date as usual.
Go on, Sanchez.
Good progress with this attack.
Muscled out. Anyway, it's time to change it up a little bit. I'm going to put Sanchez up top because I want Iwobi to come on. And yeah, Ozil's off. Danny Welbeck on the right hand side. So we've got a little bit of pace back on the wings.
Good position, they've worked this attack very well. Quite a dangerous position now. It's good play until they got that challenge in.
Maybe make the foul to get the changes. No.
Just over the full now. On my watch. Able to make good interception.
Right, we definitely need to make them. Could be one of these ones where you don't get to make the change. So Hoof. Can't take a while for the ball to go out of play. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite. And we're going for the win. Alex Iwobi. I didn't mean to do that. Meant the Ronaldo chop inside. Still too many mistakes in the game. You can look at the first goal as well. Mistake at left back. And Mustafi not getting his head to the ball.
This is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, just the risk that they might get caught out. It's long. Nice return pass. Well, they're in good position here. Here comes the cross. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances.
Oh, Cazorla, come on, you have to control that better.
Well, he's got support here.
Well back. Oh, come on. No one made to run behind. Alexis. Tearing a little bit. Better check, that's yours. And 1-1. It's just not working. It's just not working at the moment, and we do have Chelsea coming up. That's so disappointing. You know, we got a really good win against Liverpool in a very tough game. Who's our new hero? Perez. He's been doing well, to be fair. So we'll go back into training. We just have to keep going. You know, it seems to be a bit of a rough patch for us. So we have to try and work our way through it, and hopefully things will start to click.
At the top of the table, we have the leaders in Bournemouth with 12 points.
And Bournemouth are top of the Premier League.
In third,
It's been a good start for them.
In fourth, Stoke City with 8 points. In fifth,
Where are we?
City with 8 points. In sixth, Chelsea with 6 points.
In 7th, Hull City with 6 points. In 8th, Manchester City with 5 points. Bottom of the
We were
table, Southampton with
maybe
1
just in the top 10. That was Southampton's first point of the season.
Third bottom, West Ham United with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Burnley with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Manchester United with 3 points.
And look at our group for the Champions League. That's a tough group. That is a tough group. Are we home or away? Let's see. We're away to Gladbach. So this is going to be a tough game. Especially with our current form. We're leaking goals at the back and might change it up a little bit. I mean, in terms of targets, I'd probably be targeting the Premier League before the Champions League, so we have a game straight after this against Hull, so I might just rest a few players here. Yeah, I'm going to. Xhaka against his former club. We'll give El Nani a go. On the long side, El Nani. Goes Alalam, I know that making the team very weak. But you know what? I think this team can still win. Rene Adelaide on the bench. I'm definitely changing it up now, probably a little bit too much. We'll see how this goes anyway. If we lose this game, I might quit now. But that, certainly at the top end of the pitch, that's not a bad team. You know, Walcott with pace, Iwobi with pace and skill. Danny Welbeck's quick. He's also quite strong, and Cazorla's just a little magician. Going to be sitting in behind him. El Nani and Zelalem, I'm not too sure. I like El Nani in real life, but he doesn't seem to be my sort of player. In FIFA, maybe it's just I haven't used him as much as I could or should.
Well, here we are, Alan, off and running. We love this competition, Champions Cup. It's the group stage, match day 1.
Yeah, the start of what could be a fantastic journey if you put it together and do everything right. Good game.
Should get back in action today against Arsenal. They know that they're going to make in that draw at home in the last game against Southampton.
Positive to take from the 1-1.
I think fancy them for a victory here. Here we are on match day 1. All eyes ahead of us in the Champions Cup. Very exciting, as always, especially in this group.
Well, you always get one group of death, and this is it. When you look at the quality of teams in this group, fascinating to see who comes out on top.
This is the way they like to play, isn't it? It doesn't allow them a 3-back, 2 main attackers.
Not a bad team, Mönchengladbach, but we've seen in this season's Champions League in their group with Celtic, Man City, Barcelona, that they were pushed over. Certainly when Barcelona came to town, Barcelona gave them a really hard time. I suppose they'd do it to anyone, but they're definitely a good side. They're a side I like. To have some very good players. This guy Raphael's a very good striker. It will be Monreal, who was dropped, of course, in the last game. I actually think Jane Gibbs done a better job than him. Or the sacker.
Have the ball again. Gabriel Palista. Debussy.
And yes, Debussy. Because I disabled the transfer window, Debussy's still here. He's a player I would normally sell. Well back. Oh, I love when the computer does that and you can just nip in and pinch it off.
Attacking well here. In quickly. Good play. They've lost the ball now. The opposition can get at them. The teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Out for the throw. Alex Iwobi.
Walcott. Pace, no. He's done well. Debussy. And Cazorla gets in the way. Not a bad start, but as we've seen in our last couple of games, we seem to actually start games quite well and then sort of tail off a little bit midway through the first half or at the end of the first half and allow teams back into it. Oh, what a chance. Come on, Theo. First touch wasn't great.
Play between the two.
I am having a nightmare. Tried to go near post because it just didn't look right coming on it to sort of open up his body and put it in the far corner. If it was Alexis, then that would probably be the way I would try and do it. No doubt we should be winning this game though, 1 or 2-0. But this is the way things is going for us now. Look at that. Per Mertesacker, you know, what size is he? 6'6". Look at that. Let the rage begin. Cannot afford to draw or lose this game. We have to win. You could look at players being dropped and rested and say, well, you know, if you want to win your first Champions League game, you have to go with a strong team. But I really want to get the team firing in the Premier League. We really do need to start firing and scoring goals. And I mean, we started with 2 clean sheets against Liverpool and the champions, Leicester. So that was a good enough start. I suppose we weren't good at the other end of the pitch, but defensively, not too bad. Well done, El Nani. Walcott and Welbeck.
Not the authentic Arsenal to this point by any means.
That's a penalty. On a red card. No booking. No booking at all. And he's injured the player as well. My word, we've got away with that. Wait, is he off? Of course he is, he had to be. Right. And I think Zalalan's the one to be hooked. It's gotta be Mustafi. Just Rob Holding is just not good enough. So we're really up against it now. Theo, if you only took that one chance. Oh, Patrick Jack.
Time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
This team's definitely more than good enough to beat Mönchengladbach. More than good enough.
Looking good this move. Short passes, keeping the ball. And it will go into the middle now. Under no challenge by the goalkeeper.
We should really have been probably 2-0 up before the ridiculous goal on Mertesacker's rifle sent off and they missed the penalty. That would have been game over, but we do still have a chance. We still have a chance to get something out of it. And honestly, I'd take a draw now. My God. Monreal, what are you doing on the right hand side? Oh, Debussy's done well there. Can't believe it. Great block though by the defender.
Switch on the attacking power in this situation. Arsenal have possession. Won it. Last bit. Chance to get the ball in the box. Substitution time. And it's Borussia Mönchengladbach who are going to make the alteration. Nice interplay between the two of them. This match in your diary, EA Sports presentation of the Champions Cup fixture. Borussia Mönchengladbach, they'll be hosting Juventus.
High quality fixture this one.
Come on, a little bit.
Make sure the ball is stuck in his foot.
At least these tough times will give me an idea when it comes to January, if I'm not sacked by them, exactly what I need to do. I think Shula is a must, or someone young and of that quality. Quite possibly been needing a new left back. Monreal's not convincing me at all, and I mean Kieran Gibbs, I think at 79 overall, he's probably even overrated in this game.
Easily cleared.
Oh, what have I done? Even though it means he'll not be fully fit for Hull.
The best Martin just kicked it across, winning the pass.
We are in big trouble. and I've really put the Champions League in jeopardy if we lose this first game, because you know Juventus and Monaco aren't going to be easy games. Monaco have some cracking players like Lamar. That would be a player I'd be interested in as well, possibly to replace Cazorla or Cazorla.
Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw. Now Johnson. 20 minutes to go. Not very good indeed, but the move was broken down. No pass.
Get in. Alexis Sanchez. It's actually a great substitution because I don't think Iwobi had the stamina or the power to get in there. We'll go to a more balanced setting now because I'm sure that Mönchengladbach are going to go on to all-out attack at some point, and we might just be able to hit them on the counter.
On the attack here.
Well, this isn't good. You know when you get a bad feeling. Look at that, El Nani. Better check. We'll go defensive. We'll have to try and get something. I can't lose my first Champions League game. Need to remember, down to 10 men, they missed the penalty. Could have been so different. 2-0 and the game was over. Debussy hasn't had a bad game, to be fair. Get it in. Who do I have? El Nani's starting to tire as well. I could bring on Coquelin, but Ramsey's more of an engine. Cazorla's not too bad defensively for the type of player that he is. Oh, El Nani definitely needs to come off. I think his legs are gone there.
Well, this attack, a bit of menace to it. Trying to pass it through, and the interception is absolutely vital.
Maybe they haven't gone all out attack.
Not much longer to go, but still time for a decisive goal. Which team's going to get it though? It's gone out of play there. Good anticipation by the free kick. Gabriel Lista. Debussy.
Go on, Theo, make the run.
Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped.
Too late. This isn't good.
Kramer. Strong challenge. Debussy.
Sanchez run. He's in. Where's Walcott? Just shoot. Oh! Oh, what a way it would have been to win the match.
Go back to the goalkeeper here and done.
You know, maybe take the point. Maybe. Monaco were beaten 3-0 by Juventus, so there's the first look into our group. We have saved ourselves
Arsenal 1.
quite a few blushes, I'd imagine. We're going to go on now and play Hull.
Juventus 3. Monaco 0.
And I think we're going to go full strength because our next game is the League Cup, I think, wasn't it? The League Cup and then Chelsea. So if we go full strength against Hull, with the League Cup against Leicester, then we've a big game at the Emirates against Chelsea. We're actually 10th in the Premier League, so Hull, who are going quite well, Chelsea are top now. Hull are going quite well, but hopefully we can get a good win here. I would really like a clean sheet, 2 or 3 goals. Anyway, we'll go with Perez. Chamberlain will come back in. Kieran Gibbs for Monreal, who's just not convincing me at this moment in time at all. Ramsey. You know, Gideon Zalalem seems like a really good young player. There's actually talk of him leaving Arsenal at the moment. He's a player that I'd really like to see. He hasn't got too much game time. But it looks as though he's going to go, which is quite sad really. Because he was big to be the next big thing to come out of Arsenal's midfield. I haven't seen this challenge. What is it? Yeah. And a Hull, obviously, sitting 8th in the Premier League, they're sort of overachieving where they are, I think. Who knows, FIFA can be a funny game. Apparently we're looking like champions, according to these commentators. Definitely not. I think we're, what is it, are we 7 points behind Chelsea already? We will come good though. I know we'll come good eventually. Chamberlain's in. That's a good block, Davis. That would have been the dream start.
They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that, get back on the ball where they're defending so much. Well, they're in a good position here. Short passes, keeping the ball.
Xhaka, why not go with your left? You're left-footed. I wanted him to come on to his left and hit that. He's such a good left foot as well. I mean, he scores some cracking goals. Big gap there at left back. Big gap. And if Mbakani manages to score a goal against us, I'm just going to quit. Maybe I could have something in the tactics that's not quite right. I mean, I have tried to change the tactics a little bit, not the formation, but the actual tactics and build-up play. Maybe I've put something a little bit off there. It's back to the wrong man.
in the right place at the right time to put it out.
Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Jake Livermore. Well, this attack.
They're in. Mustafi's went to ground. Oh my god, 1-0. We are screwed.
He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Robertson.
What has happened this team? Started the season so well. You'll see it in episode 1. Well, it was a little bit up and down, I guess, but we did beat Newcastle 6-2 with a second string team. We beat Liverpool 1-0 in a tight, tough game. And we should have beat Leicester City. I suppose that was the start of it. That's just rotten. What the fuck? Everything seems a little bit slow and laboured.
Switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here. Then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. They're going to work hard to try and get it back. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Must have given away the free kick here.
Matadozo's been disappointing. Let's be honest, he hasn't started the season well.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance.
I mean, this is the way games are going at the moment. We're starting well, we should be leading, and then the other team get a good chance and they stick it away.
Got the tackle in.
Maybe the Lucas Perez experiment isn't going to work. I know we played well against Newcastle, and that sort of convinced me that he was the man to replace Giroud, because Giroud picked up the injury. Obviously he's out for 3 months. We do have money to spend in January, so we need to get into January and be sort of as close as possible to the top of the table. There's Sanchez. What a tackle. And Lucas Perez, you are being sacked.
I just wonder whether at the end of this match they'll look back on that chance. They want that cost of dealing.
It's going to change a little bit at half time. I'm going to make a substitution at half time. No.
Good pass, getting it forward. They've coped it well defensively.
We are all over the show. I suppose I'm sort of passing it about at the back. You know, we should just clear it. Just kick it as far as you can. Right. I'm just bringing on Iwobi. I was tempted to bring Ramsey on as well. Very tempted. But anyway, we're going with basically what Arsene Wenger done for the first half of the season when Giroud was out injured. Alexis Sanchez went up front and scored a lot of goals. The only other option as well back, because Lucas Perez, the way it's went there, is just he's not quick enough and he's not strong enough, and his finishing doesn't seem to be good enough.
It's the attacking third. This is an exercise in patience. Trying to get an open.
What is Alexis doing there?
Defending there, stopping that attack. Running back with an interception. Trying to thread it through here. Here's Berry.
There's a Wooby. A Wooby's in, and he's put it wide.
It's a fine strike.
Bad foot.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to...
Tight angle as well.
Not quite that.
This attack, got a bit of menace to it. We have so much covered for you on EA Sports, including the EFL Cup fixture. Hull City will be facing Manchester City away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. We're going to see some good football.
Goes out wide again. Goes for goal with the header. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed off the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
Ah, come on, Ozil.
Good progress with this attack. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go.
Dreadful.
Arsenal's next game.
They're playing Leicester City in their next match, and I do see them as strong candidates that will win.
There's it. Liverpool. Attacking well here.
Something has to change.
Well, that's a good challenge. This led to a corner.
It's been a disastrous month of September. Oh, get it. Fuck off. Wooby, Ozil can't get there. Of course he can't.
Here's a chance to attack. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He won't be.
Bit of pace he will be. He's pace, but he's no strength.
Substitute. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wide end.
It's time for Xhaka to come off too.
Areas here. He's put it in quickly.
Something not clicking with this team at the moment.
Well, it's very even.
Mistakes at the back, missing chances up top.
Power in this situation. Aaron Ramsey.
Up there will be again.
City ready to make a substitution now.
Chamberlain, what terrible first touch.
Great passage of passing play there.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker.
Keep it.
It was made too easy for him. Poor defending there.
And just when you go to get the shot away, they get a tackle in. As always.
We had a good look at that and decided it's just a throw rather than attack. David Myler. Keeping possession. Messi actually just petered away from that cross. Arsenal closing in on what will be a defeat here and a shock one. They haven't been at the races today. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Some potential in this move. I think this is a split in the fans. They're all roaring. Some of them probably roaring to defend this 1-0 lead, and some roaring for the attackers to add to it.
Yeah, I think 1-2 going for the final whistle. So
Shelney up top.
a little bit of time before that happens.
That's not grass. David Tyler.
I think this is going to leave us bottom half of the table then. Bottom half. When we're only a few games in. Doesn't look good. He'll not get there. You know, we haven't been able to break down Hull. That says a lot.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
But we're going to go on. We're going to go into the League Cup against Leicester, and then we have Chelsea. And I'm actually really starting to worry about that now. Go on, Chamberlain. Shelney, no. And again, no, that's it. Surely it can't get much worse. Awful performance. And it's not the first.
Everton 1, Middlesbrough 1. Hull City 1, Arsenal 0. Leicester City 2, Burnley 1. Manchester City 2, Bournemouth 0. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Sunderland 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league table. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Sunderland with 15 points. In second,
Sunderland
with 12 points. Third, Bournemouth with 12 points.
David Moyes going to win the league.
Leicester City with 11 points. In fifth, Watford with 10 points. In sixth, Hull City with 9 points. In seventh, Stoke City with 8 points. In eighth, Manchester City with 8 points.
Rene Adelaide, we can maybe improve him. Tottenham are bottom. It's not all bad.
Third bottom, Burnley with 2 points. Fourth bottom, West Ham United with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Crystal Palace with 4 points.
So Sanchez, it will be Xhaka, Coquelin, Monreal for Gibbs. Definitely have to change the first team up because it just hasn't worked. Lucas Perez started well, but he hasn't really continued to build on any form. So we'll drop him into the reserves just for now. He could always come back. Chamberlain's better than Walcott. And that's really it. So that'll be the first team, but we'll go in with the second string against Leicester. Well, that's not really my second string now, is it? Walcott. Perez. Iwobi. Well, who else do we have on the left wing? Not really anyone, so we'll go with Iwobi. And both teams do play the same sort of way, you know. It's the same formation. The players who want to bring through will be playing in that formation. Leicester away. League Cup. Going to try Theo on the left. Or was it last season Arsenal played with Theo on the left for a while? They actually done pretty well. Monreal, Mertesacker, it's just... the less said about him, the better. Put Yaya on the bench. Okay, this is the turning point. This is it. We're going to turn it around here now, and then we're going to go and we're going to beat Chelsea at the Emirates. I just know it. I can feel it in my blood. That's what's going to happen.
In the English League Cup. I sense the extra buzz amongst the supporters as we came into the stadium. Coming up for Leicester City against Arsenal. Reaction after that away loss in their last game against Hull City.
A narrow defeat 1-0, in truth it could have been a few more than that. Worked hard on the training ground, didn't help us back in the win today.
City have made one change. Casper Michael starts in goal. Christian starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Mark Albright starts with Riyad Mahrez in the wide position. In attack, Jamie Vardy starts. He's been instrumental for recently. This is the Arsenal lineup. David Ospina, turned to second place with Gabriel at the back. Ramsey starts with Mohamed El Neni, the centre of the pitch. Just one out-and-out attacker in the line.
Jamie Vardy's having a party. Right, Arsenal, let's get it together.
Substance to that. You go look at the 15-16 campaign. They fell away just when it mattered, and that is the disappointing aspect of that side at the moment.
It's going to be a corner.
Why'd I start Mertesacker? He's actually shit. He's just so slow.
Probing away.
Of course, David Ospina is also on goal. Oh, Nani. Didn't get enough fire behind it. Per Mertesacker is just shocking. I mean, he gets beaten in the air so easily. For a player of that size. Come on. There's no way Wes Morgan quicker than Perez. There's no way.
Morgan. position here. Timely challenge. Referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. He's threaded the path through neatly. Shot on! Fine save he's made there. He's not let the ball escape his grasp. Here's Walcott. Looking for an opening with some good control build-up. Onto the attack now.
Oh, Nani, that's good football. Debussy, way to go for goal.
Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
The opportunity was there to square. Oh, Nani. He's a bit too sluggish and slow as well. No confidence to take players on and go round them at the moment. With nearly anyone. Vardy, don't let him get in. What? 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 The fuck? Was it even a free kick? I can't believe that.
First goal is 1-0. He's missed it, and that would have been the equaliser.
Oh, what a chance. What a
Well, I
chance.
guess if we crash out of the League Cup, we can focus on the Premier League a little bit more. I'm going to get sacked.
Good challenge here.
Gabriel Paulista, why, when you've got you're 1-0 down, enough players behind you to cover, and he doesn't make a run forward. Of course the flick on's going to come.
Arsenal standards, this has been pretty awful to this point, but they have the capacity to turn games around. They'll need to reach into those deeper recesses to find a sort of form of solution.
Anyway, I will play the Chelsea match and maybe cut it off there. I think I'm going to need a break
With some danger.
before I completely lose it.
The challenge, ball broke free. It's nicely worked until that point. And it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. In goes the cross.
Go on, Theo.
Here's Walcott. He went in well.
Not even really creating chances against this Leicester team, so
Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot, maybe.
think.
The cross is in. It's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. Goal for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
El Neri. Well, the building steadily here, working away. Shot on here.
Getting desperate when you're shooting like that.
The referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0. Substitutes coming on. It's a tactical change. Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. The second half starts now.
I think one or two players surprised us actually how well they played in that first half. We'll be delighted.
Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. timely challenge. He's got his tackle in. Ball's gone out now. Taken quickly. Good interception.
I have lost all confidence, you know, in the likes of Lucas Perez, Theo Walcott, Mertesacker, and here was another free kick.
That's well wide. It's Leicester City who will make the substitution.
Debussy, run, can't even get the ball to you.
Came straight to him, didn't they?
What an absolute nightmare.
It's the goalkeeper's ball, quite clearly. A wasted cross. Coming up for you on EA Sports. Don't forget, don't miss this. The coverage of the Premier League fixture comes up for Leicester City. Leicester City facing Manchester United away from home.
Yeah, really looking
Oh
forward
no. Jamie Vardy's in. He's in. Ospina's out. Ospina saved it and Slimani scores 2-0. Game over. We're out of the League Cup. We're done. We're beaten. Not a major competition. Of course you want to win it if you're playing in it. You want your club to win it, but we are in real danger. There's going to be massive changes if this doesn't stop. Santi Cazorla's probably had a kick. There's Lucas. Oh, would you believe that? Wait till you go 2-0 down and then do that. And it's a great goal too.
Well, there's an opportunity for the winning team to shut up shop, but I'm sure they're capable of it.
We go again, 2-1.
Maybe we're not out yet then. But we created nothing at 1-0. I tell you what, Mertesacker has to come off because there is a chance of us getting something here and staying in the cup. And you'd be mad to pass that up. We concede another goal, it's definitely over, so Mertesacker has to be sacrificed, and I know it's for Rob Holding, but maybe he'll do a little bit of a better job. Cazorla, well done. Now where's Walcott? We need Theo. I don't know what that was. Switch Perez and Walcott and bring on the Wooby for Rene Adelaide, who hasn't had a bad game to be fair. And Zalalem, because I think he's better going forward than Elneny. Defensively poor and toothless going forward. That's the way it's been. This entire episode, an hour and a half, more than an hour and a half.
playing on. Referee choosing well not to stop the game.
Come on, Santi.
Well defensively. Trying to find a way through here. Moving away.
Ramsey deflected.
Corner for Arsenal.
How close was that?
And the goalkeeper coming off his line. On the attack here.
Zorla.
Fine save. That's a corner for Arsenal. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left.
Azalan's lost it. Oh, Musa.
This could be it.
Do you bring a spinner right out? Why not? That was saved with his hand, surely.
Defending there. Well, he's got support here. Here's the header. He's kicked it out. Goes for it with a fist.
And I'm going to take on Chelsea playing like this. They're fucking mad.
In this part of the pitch.
Well, it has to start in one place. First of all, the defending has to be much stronger, much better. And then we have to create better chances and take the chances. We need to get players into a bit of form. Walcott's a little too tired to make that run, but
They've just kept their noses in front. They're going to need all the support they can get, and that's continue to the final whistle.
Yeah, if they do end up winning this, they will have
Wes Morgan looks like the fastest man on the pitch.
Onto the attack now. Tackle here. Two moves around the ground for a 3-minute add-on. That's what we're going to get added time. And then quickly to the equaliser. This late on, they won't have any more chances.
Cazorla again. Oh, Lucas, oh my God. Theo Walcott. It's a top-in. It's a top-in to keep you in the cup. Nah, we're beat. And that's another red. You're off, son.
Good position for the free kick.
Sure, it was a desperate lunge to try and get the ball back and try and get on some sort of counter-attack, and that's it. That's just awful. Shocking all around. Really did struggle once again. But I'm not one for giving up. We've one more game in this episode, and it's the hardest game of the episode. We're at home to Chelsea. We still haven't lost at home, but we're it's just a shot. We're 13th. So this is a must-win game. Surely they must be thinking about sacking me already. Mesut Ozil, of course you're going to play. I deserve the sack for leaving a player like Ozil out against Chelsea. It's something I haven't checked yet, and it's... where is it? The office. I didn't even look at these. Within 2 seasons, have at least one player from the academy signed in the first season play 50% of the games, so I need to sign an academy player. Earn 323 million through media earnings within 3 seasons. That's prize money. We need to reach the Champions League final. They want us to win the Premier League and the FA Cup, which is ridiculous. They want us to win the treble. Near enough. Within 3 seasons, increase the worth of your club by 10%. We'll get there. That's all okay. The most important thing is on the pitch. Let's hire a few scouts. There's only one to hire. And he's Irish. Good man, Neil McNamee. We'll hire him. And we'll set up a network. Where will we go? I think we'll do Germany. We'll go for 9 months and anyone at all. Just see who comes up. We'll try and unearth a future star. Hopefully someone we can get into the first team for red. No. Do I have anyone? I think I did list of players for loan. Zalalem, Willock, who his contract's up in 10 months anyway, so no one's going to sign him. They're really players that I'm never going to use. Debussy, I suppose we'll keep to the end of the season. We don't want to risk unsettling anyone by transfer listing them now. Aaron Ramsey's worth 30 million, that's crazy. Right, let's go on, and we have a big game now. This is the biggest game of the season by a mile. And we'll have to win. If we lose this, we may forget about challenging even for the league. We're almost, it's at the point now where we're going to have to forget about challenging for the league, because we're going to be that far behind, we'll get nothing. My bench has to be something like that. Right, let's go. See what we can do. One more game and then we'll have a squad report. We'll see if players are improving or declining and so on, and then I suppose it's just waiting to go into the next month, getting closer to that January transfer window.
Here we are, Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, really looking forward to today's game.
Want to see their lineup.
It's Arsenal against Chelsea. Since you've played for Arsenal, you must have memories of playing against Chelsea.
Yeah, I do. Some famous victories at Stamford Bridge and one or two not so good results at Highbury.
Yeah, so Ivanovic. It's such a strong team. Diego fucking Costa. Such a good striker, but he's got to be the most unlikable player in the Premier League at the moment. If he stays, apparently there's an offer from China. He could go. Will it derail Chelsea? Probably not. I think Chelsea have the league sewn up already, to be honest, in real life. I don't think Arsenal's strong enough to challenge. I think they're one or two players away still. It's such a big game, this. Ozil, good ball in. Chamberlain.
Many prizes Chelsea have come in having a very good defence. And at the moment,
It will be. Chelsea, is that the best defensive record in the league? Wouldn't surprise me.
Place to win the ball here.
Couldn't get it through. Was going to try lift it over the top, but no point. It almost never works. Bellerin.
Good play. They got that challenge in. He has good press there too, running the ball out of play. And the cross is in. Excellent control in a tight area. Sanchez. This is like a kid in the playground. He's never changed. He just wants the ball.
You can already see the way they're lined up. They're going to be difficult to play through. I can't imagine them making too many mistakes either. That's a poor ball for Mosul.
No doubt that Chelsea feel they can win this game. They know they'll have to work hard for it. There's good progress through this attack. Got the ball back by that interception. Since strongly. Spotted that well, intercepted. It's Berry.
Pogba dab. The best dab I've ever seen.
It won't be. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Can't get it across. Coquelin's the wrong man you want in there.
Comes in with a tackle.
Chamberlain.
He played that really well. It's going to be his throw here. Francis Coquelin. A lot of talk about Chelsea's future and the development of Stamford Bridge. I think they're
No.
the planning commission rather than move away.
I'm surprised it's still 0-0. Normally it'd be 1 or 2 down now, you know, the way this has been going. Awful. Shocking.
Quite simple, Chelsea.
Defended to it first. Good judgment.
Will be. Send them off. No, I'm not in the transfer window at the moment. I disabled it before it started the career because I sort of wanted to see what we had and where we'd end up going into January, but I'm really regretting it now because you'll see in a minute the way the results have been. It's awful. I think we're 13th in the league. Ozil. Oh my God. It's always a case of so close, but we're just not scoring enough goals, and defensively we've been so poor since the first 2 games of the season against Liverpool and Leicester. Coquelin, you should not be that far forward.
Promising build-up until that challenge.
Yeah. Gone with Sanchez up top. Olivier Giroud broke his ankle, so he's out for 3 months. I had been playing, sort of rotating with Welbeck and Perez up top with Sanchez on the left, but I really want to give Iwobi a go. I'm training Iwobi at the moment and he's improving, so I think he'll turn into a really good player. He should do anyway. Gibbs is playing ahead of Monreal because Monreal's just been, he's probably been our worst defender apart from Per Mertesacker. So coming into January it'll probably be signing another centre half, probably a striker. Walcott, I prefer Chamberlain. Chamberlain played in the first game against Liverpool and got the winner, so we sort of stayed in the team. Walcott's not in at the moment because he played in the League Cup against Leicester. We were beaten 3-1. And he's not quite 100%, so maybe we'll try and get Theo back into the lineup soon somewhere. Could play him up front if Alexis doesn't work out. He can be a good player with his pace. I'm just not 100% confident with him. Jacques is left-footed. I think the way this game's been going, we should probably be 1-0 up by now.
Some potential in this move. Nicely played through ball.
David Luiz turned into the best defender in the Premier League by Conte. Get someone near post. Alexis. It's on Legendary. I did think about turning the difficulty down, but I'm used to playing on Legendary, so I don't really want to go back to world class. I done a career mode with Bournemouth, but I didn't record any of it, and I started on Legendary and we were losing games left, right and centre, and then I went back to world class and beat Tottenham 3-0 without any difficulty, so it was just a wee bit too easy at that point. So that's why I want to stick to Legendary, especially playing with Arsenal, because I'm an Arsenal fan and I know the team well, so really I've done them no justice here. I've been playing that bad. It's the first time I've recorded with a mic, so I put it down to the mic. So I wouldn't really want to put it back to world class or anything like that. It would just be a wee bit too easy. I'd end up winning 95% of the games. I think I need to get used to sort of talking and playing it at the same time, and used to the fact that there might be someone watching. Hopefully the results will start to pick up though, because Arsenal aren't this fucking bad.
Good reading of the play by the defender.
Anyone making a run? Come back. Ozil, why not?
Good play until they got that challenge in. One shot only, but not on target for Chelsea.
Almost non-existent here.
That looks bad.
And I think that's affected the confidence of the strikers.
Go on, check. What are you doing? Fuck. It was heart attack.
Stepping in there, John Terry for Chelsea.
I'm still not going to score any goals. The way this is going.
Really strong tackle. The ball's gone out for throw. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Xhaka moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
I think the game will call for Donny Welbeck. Oh, so close to Sanchez. Chelsea have been so hard to get past. I'm going to bring Welbeck on. And I'm going to take off Coquelin. It actually calls for desperate measures because we have really struggled. Been struggling too much. And even 0-0 against Chelsea. Maybe even 0-0 at home. I know it's at home, but 0-0 against a team like Chelsea might just spur Arsenal on a little bit. No penalty.
Thanks to that slide tackle. Maybe with a challenge, the ball broke through. Thibaut Courtois. The back pass. David Luiz.
Playing Hull City up in the next match. I can only see one winner of the coast through.
Come on, check.
Townsend claims it. Great risk.
We can't even keep hold of the ball for a long enough time. It's so frustrating at times. I'm seeing wee gaps and I'm going for them, and the pass isn't good enough, or it's a little bit too fancy. I can't really whip it into the box with Sanchez in there. Oh my God! Francis Coquelin. He hasn't even scored for Arsenal. What a goal! What a goal! Could that be the goal? Could that be the goal to turn it around for Arsenal? And I don't really like saying it, but I think we deserve that. What happened there? Oh no.
He's a skill. That's not a very good example of it. They've spoiled the promise of that attack. He's threaded the path through neatly.
Gibbs.
Did it well defensively.
I'm not going to change anything. Keep them on. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Keeper. Okay.
It's 82 minutes played now.
Go on, well back. Marcus Alonso just shifted well back off the ball. Very easily. Very, very easily. Well back. Why do players in FIFA wait on the ball coming to them? You know, they sort of stand still and wait till it bounces over to them, instead of going to it and putting your foot on it. And that's been a problem with FIFA for years. Now make the changes. We'll get on El Nani and Cazorla, because look at Iwobi. Players running into each other. Come on, lads. Patter check. You can come and claim it. Right, backs to the wall. Should we play another game? To see if anything's changed. Well, they're taking their time. Yes! No, I thought that was the final whistle. Just kick it down now and keep the ball. There we go. And finally we get a win.
The manager will be very proud of this result and the way they achieved it.
And I've no doubt that we actually deserved that. That was not an easy game either. They didn't create too much, Chelsea. I think they'd one chance maybe.
Arsenal 1,
Petr Cech saved it.
Bournemouth 1, Everton 2, Liverpool 1, Hull City 1, Manchester United 2, Leicester City 2, Middlesbrough 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Stoke City 2, West Bromwich Albion 1, Sunderland 1, Crystal Palace 0, Swansea City 0, Manchester City 1.
What else can we do with the Wilby?
At the top of the table remain Sunderland.
His passing's quite poor.
In second, Chelsea with 12 points. In third, Leicester City with 12 points. In
I'm on
fourth,
3.
with 12
Maybe a
points.
bit too much.
In fifth, Stoke City with 11 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 11 points. In seventh, Watford with 10 points. In eighth, Hull City with 10 points. Bottom of the table, Burnley with 2 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, West Ham United with 2 points. Third bottom, Southampton with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Tottenham Hotspur with 4 points. Fifth bottom, Crystal Palace with 4 points.
Not too bad training, I guess. Not too bad. Anyway, we're not going to play Monaco now, so this will be the end of the stream, but I just want to look at sort of the stats and see how we're doing in the Premier League anyway. We'll go to the season, go to the calendar. What have we got? So with Monaco in the Champions League, Burnley, and that's away from home, so that's not easy. Swansea, Juve, Middlesbrough and Sunderland. So that's a month where you look and think you should surely win all those games. Burnley might be tough away. Juventus will definitely be tough. And maybe we'd end it there at Sunderland. So in the next episode we'll have them 6 games. We've the 5 here and this one against Monaco. Anyway, player stats, team stats. Let's look at the team statistics for the Premier League. I've went the opposite way, so it'll take longer to get there. There we go. This sort of says it all. You know, we're not scoring enough goals. We're really not. Chamberlain's been our best player, I think. Mesut Ozil hasn't really performed as much as he could have, even though he's got a good average rating. Anyway, it all changes from here. We've beaten Chelsea. We can move on now with a good result. Let's get a look at the squad report. Petr Cech. How do we get to the... here, yes. So Bellerin, he is improving as you'd expect. He's training as well. Mustafi, he's gone up 1. Bellerin's gone up 1. Koscielny, there's no change. Kieran Gibbs is improving, so expect him to reach 80 overall. Coquelin's improving. Granit Xhaka's improving. Mesut Ozil's improved. I don't think he can reach 90. Yeah, Chamberlain's gone up by 1, and really happy with how he's playing. Alexis, I don't think ever improves. Iwobi's gone up by 2, which is good to see. Cazorla starting to go down his finishing. Santi Cazorla, I need to start saying Cazorla because that's how you pronounce it. But Santi Cazorla does start to go down pretty quickly. I think within 2 seasons he's down to maybe 81 or 82. Monreal's already gone down by 1. I think I'm going to sell him, to be perfectly honest. Ospina, reactions have improved. El Neni, not a bad player, I guess, not a bad player. Gabriel's improving, even though he's not playing much. Ramsey's improving. Danny Welbeck's already gone up by 1. Maitland-Niles isn't one of the young players with potential, so he'll be sold on, even though he's sort of breaking into the Arsenal first team at the moment. Gideon Zelalem is a good wee player. I'd like to keep around, maybe loan him out. Chuba Akpom will sell, although he has improved. Matt Macy, Martinez, they'll go. Rene Adelaide, he's up 2, which is good to see. Rob Holding will be sold eventually. Willock, a good player in the Arsenal youth system, but I don't think he's going to come through and play for us. Jenkinson will go. Perez, we'll keep around and see how he does. He hasn't gone up actually, but he's improving. Sanogo's gone up by 1. Olivier Giroud is out injured, but he's 83 overall. Walcott, no improvements there. Debussy's gone down. Mertesacker will probably start to go down soon. Wojciech Szczesny, we'll bring him back on loan, hopefully. Jack Wilshere, also bring him back on loan. From loan, sorry. Campbell will come back. Chambers will also come back, and the rest, I mean, they'll probably go. Anyway, that's how the team is at the moment. And one last look at the league table. Other leagues, I guess, we'll go to. Just want to see, are we on minus goal difference? Are we even in the top half of the league? I don't think so. We're actually in 9th with a 0 goal difference. How many goals have we scored? We've scored 5 and conceded 5. Jack Wilshere is in bad form for Bournemouth, yet they're sitting 5th in the league. Maybe he's not getting into the team, I don't know. So we're in 9th place. We've had a terrible start to the season, yet we're ahead of Tottenham, Manchester United, Liverpool, Everton. And we are behind Chelsea and Leicester, out of the sort of teams you'd expect to be up fighting with you in the top half. West Ham having a shocker. Burnley, actually, who we play next in the league, also having a shocker. Anyway, that's it. It's been a tough episode, but we just have to keep going and keep trying to improve. And come January, we'll hopefully sign a few players. Coming up on the channel, we're going to continue this career mode, of course, and I'm going to stream Resident Evil 7 when it comes out. I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be played later at night, and all the lights will be out and all that glorious good stuff. I'm looking forward to that. So I will see you soon, guys. This is the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Please share, like and subscribe.